I would like to start off by saying that Florida is a beautiful place, one that is filled with tropical forests and exotic plants. In this little vlog, I will be showing you around Florida and give you information on the beach, flowers, springs, always at a constant 70 degrees Fahrenheit, no matter what temperature the air is outside. These are like natural pools for everybody to swim, kayak, or canoe in. Now let's get to the facts. Springs are an opening in the earth from which water flows, forming natural pools that typically overflow into nearby rivers. For instance, the Wekiva River goes into the Rock Springs. Florida may have more springs than anywhere else on earth because of its porous limestone or karst topography. Most Florida springs flow from the Floridian Aquifer, one of the most productive aquifers in the world. Florida has 27 first magnitude springs with a total flow of slightly more than 8 billion gallons per day. By comparison, Floridians use 7.2 billion gallons of water every day, 60% drawn from aquifers. I will be talking about different types of trees in Florida. First, you have the strangler fig. Its technical name, the Ficus aurea. It can be found in most of South Florida. The reason why its name is the strangler fig is because you can see its roots almost strangling a tree. If you were to plant at least one, it would go around to maybe all the trees surrounding it and create a vine-like structure around them. In Florida, you are definitely going to see plenty of palm trees, but not all of them are the same. There is the dwarf palmetto, technical term Sabal minor. These have short trunks and usually don't grow taller than 3 feet. It also has large fan-shaped leaves. The keys thatch palm, technical term Leucothrinax moraceae. It has fan-shaped leaves growing on a single stem, and these leaves will be pale yellowish green to a dark green color. The height of this palm can be short, 3 feet the shortest, and it can be tall, 36 feet the tallest. Now you can see that we have the cabbage palm. Technical term, the Sabal palmetto. This is the state tree of Florida, believe it or not. It has a bronze and gray colored fibrous trunk and fan-shaped leaves. It can grow up to 65 feet, which is 20 meters. The coldest this palm can survive in is 9 degrees Fahrenheit, which is negative 12 degrees in Celsius. Personally, my favorite part of Florida is all of the exotic plants and flowers that grow here. They just create this really tropical vibe that I love. The colors are always so vibrant and colorful, and I feel like they would make someone so happy if you just walked by one. Anyway, let's start with the lavender. There are actually 3 types of lavender in Florida. There is the Lavandula multifida, Lavandula pinnata, and the Lavandula canariensis. All other lavender plants except these can't grow in Florida because of how humid it is here. I really like lavender because of the smell. It can be used in aromatherapy. If you didn't know, you can make your own lavender oil if you have the plant. Just take some dried leaves from the plant and leave them hanging upside down in a dark room for about 2 weeks, and then put them with some coconut oil in a jar, close it tightly, then put it in a window, not in direct sunlight, so it can infuse, and then wait about a week and voila, your own lavender oil. Flower that you can find in Florida almost all year round is the bougainvillea. It has bright purple petals that are bunched together to make this pretty puffy flower. A plant that is similar to the bougainvillea is the Mexican heather. It has dainty purple petals on one straight stem that grow in a shrub. A slightly more tropical flower that resides in Florida is the pentose. It has bright pink petals that grow in a shrub. They don't only come in pink though, and they can grow up to 6 feet in height, but very slowly. A plant that you will sometimes see in people's front yards around their gardens or just by themselves is the Persian shield. They are medium-sized leaves that have a deep purple hue in the middle of the leaf. Usually you will see a dense bunch of them in a yard surrounded by mulch. A flower that looks good around other colorful flowers is the sweet alyssum. First of all, they smell so nice and you could put it in a room. It's just a bunch of tiny white petals that are clustered together. If you see a flower with petals that have a dark pink center surrounded by a lighter pink and are clustered together, and it's winter in Florida, then you have probably seen a geranium. I'll now tell you about the types of grass in Florida. If you're not on a golf course, any other land with grass on it in Florida will have that same type of feel to it, that rough feel. The reason why the grass is like that in Florida is so it can handle the heat and humidity. But there isn't just one type of grass in Florida, even though it all might feel the same. The first type of grass in Florida is the St. Augustine grass. It is resistant to heat and can tolerate high levels of salt. It has a blue-green color and can be in almost all soils. It can grow up to 4 inches. The second type of grass here would be the Bermuda grass. The blades are rough and are pretty short. You will usually spot it in golf courses because it's resistant to drought and weeds. It can grow in all types of soil. Next grass type is Bahia grass. It has very coarse leaves and it loves hot, dry weather, and usually when there's a drought, it will not grow. You now see centipede grass. People will choose this grass for their lawns if they don't want to mow their lawn all the time. This can thrive in cold weather. The fifth type of grass is buffalo grass. It looks similar to other grasses in Florida, it just has a bluer than usual color mixed with green. Finally, there is zoysia grass. It has stiff blades and is dark green. It also is popular for golf courses. You also don't really have to worry about it much. It's very low maintenance. Florida is a beautiful tropical landscape. It's heat not meant for many people. From sprawling, sparkling blue beaches with smooth sands to the jungle-like forest hidden with springs. Exotic flowers that even in winter, you could say this place was paradise.